everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, early sunrise, sunset. We are going to do a beautiful stretch, yoga, meditation mindset today. You've seen like a very mellow Rebecca-Louise today. And this is actually what we do every single day as a VIP on the app. So if you enjoy this afterwards, don't worry, there is more. I'm also going to integrate a little bit of my podcast that I had that recently came out. So I'm going to be teaching you some ways of how to get unstuck, right? So getting unstuck, releasing our body, stretching, meditating, feeling good, feeling connected. And we are going to do this together. So welcome everybody to our yoga, stretch and meditation session. I'm so happy to be here with you today. We're going to get started by gently coming all the way up to standing. Let me know that the music is okay for you. I can always turn it up. I can turn it down. You just let me know what you need. All right, so I'm going to bring this over here slightly. Here we go. All right. Okay, let's hear what time it is of the day it is for you. I want to hear, because guys, you can do meditation, you can do stretching, you can do yoga, you can do your workouts whenever it fits into you. So let's take a nice stand together. You're going to bring your feet about hip-width distance apart and just sway from side to side. Release those fingertips. We're just going to breathe. I don't know about you guys, but I have forgotten recently to breathe and take a moment to myself, some gratitude, and just connect. So that's what we're going to do together today. Come to a still position and bring your hands and lift them up over the top of your head, all the way up to the sky. Now extend one arm up, pulling that core nice and tight into the spine, and then lift up on the other side. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, lift up that other arm, really stretching up. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, take it over to the other side. Bring those hands up to the sky and release those fingertips behind your back. Interlace your hands and then lift up through your chest. Bring your hands below your booty and just hold. Now close your eyes. Take a nice inhale. And as you inhale, set an intention for yourself for this session. Is it self-love? Is it gratitude? Is it perseverance? Is it grit? Is it attitude? Is it determination? Think of your word. We're going to share our words at the end, and it might take you all session to really figure out what that word is, but just take a couple of seconds right now to think about what that word is in your head. Take a nice inhale through your nose, close your eyes, and as you exhale, release your hands to your side. Let's bring that word back in one more time. So inhale through your nose, really up through, open up those lungs, expand nice and high. And as you exhale, say that word in your head. All right, let's try and get that word one more time inside of us. So think of that word, think of embracing that word, bringing it into your body, in through your belly button, up through your chest, through your lungs, up through your shoulders. Inhale. Hold at the top, hold that word, and exhale everything out. Nice, everybody, okay? I'm looking forward to hearing your words, but now keep that word inside of your head and make it very intentional. You're gonna come to the top of your mat, the back of your mat, and you're gonna bring your feet about hip-width distance apart. Tuck those hips underneath, push your heels into the ground, and release your hands by your side. And just lift up through your chest and stand nice and proud, as if you are in control of your life. You have all of the choices that you can make, and you are in control of your emotions. Take a nice inhale through your nose, lift those shoulders up, and exhale everything out with a big smile. Yes, change your attitude, have gratitude. Bring your hands down to the mat. Walk it all the way out into a high plank. Push those fingertips down into the ground. Inhale through your nose. And exhale everything out. Take another inhale through your nose. And this time send that booty up to the sky. And feel that first downward facing dog. Maybe shake your head. Maybe shake your hips from side to side. Maybe pedal out your dog. Push those heels down into the mat. Really push your chest down. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. And as you do all these things, just keep a little smirk, keep a little smile inside of you. Inhale through your nose, and exhale, release those heels down just a little bit more and feel that stretch. Good. Take one more inhale. Remember, exhale, little side smile. You have arrived. You are here. You made it to your mat. Congratulations. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, bring those knees to the mat. Bring those heels together and take your knees out to the edges of your mat and just roll all the way down into a child's pose. Bring those knees out to the side. Now, first of all, I just want to keep your chest lifted. So just elbows, forearms onto the mat, bringing those knees out to the side and lifting that chest up. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, just try and walk your way back a little bit so that you get that booty to heel connection. So if your booty is like up off the ground, all you've got to do is walk those hands in a little bit more. It's going to help you get that connection. Okay, amazing. You guys are doing great. Here we go. All right, take a nice inhale, keeping that booty to heel connection. Extend those arms nice and long, and then relax the forehead to the mat. Push those hands down and lift the forearms up so you can feel that stretch all through your back. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, relax even more. Really relax. Relax those elbows onto the ground. Relax your head. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your mouth. No tension. Take another inhale and relax even more. Super relaxed on the ground. And breathe. Take an inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, come to walk all the way up and lift your chest up. Come up to a seated position and hold right here. Bring your hands up onto your tops of your knees. Breathe in. And exhale. Walk those hands into tabletop. Push those hands down into the mat. Lift that chest up. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, push down into those hands. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Here we go again. Inhale, take it through your cat-cow pose. Push down into those hands. Lift the chest up. And exhale, push down into those fingertips. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Really lift up, pushing those fingertips down. And as you exhale, come all the way up, lift up through your chest. Nice. Now come back to a neutral position. Walk your hands a little bit further to the edges of your mat. Tuck those toes underneath and come up into your high plank. We're going to take it through a nice flow. First of all, I just want you to flex those feet and go forwards and backwards with a flexed foot so you're really stretching the backs of those calf muscles and the hamstrings. We really worked hard through this live series, and we need to give our body a recovering rest. Now tilt forward, inhale through your nose, squeeze those elbows in towards your waist, inhale, upward facing dog, hold for a second, tuck those toes underneath, exhale, downward facing dog, bring those hips up to the sky, and just take a breath here. See how this one feels slightly different to the first time that we worked today. Remember, the first time that you do anything, it's difficult, it's challenging, it's uncomfortable. But the more that you do something, the more that you keep showing up, the easier it's going to become. And you can only fail if you quit. Bring those hands back up to your high plank. Squeeze those elbows in towards your waist. Inhale, exhale, upward facing dog. Tucking those toes underneath. Downward facing dog. Take a nice breath in. Inhale, exhale, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Bring those feet about hip-width distance apart into ragdoll. So bring those elbows, hands to elbows, and sway side to side. Whew, we really need to stretch out the backs of those legs, the inner thighs and the backs of the legs. That's it. Nice work, everybody. Now just really relax. So however relaxed that you feel, Relax even more. Breathe, inhale, come back to the center. Bring those hands down, walk your feet in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and gently come all the way up to standing. Nice and gentle. And breathe. Okay, nice work, everybody. Take a nice inhale. Exhale everything out. Nice, everybody. Okay, we're going to go through a couple of steps of how to get unstuck, but we're going to stretch as we go. So let's come down to the ground. How is everybody doing? Yes, we do this every Sunday on the VIP. So if you're not already a VIP member on the app, then this is your chance. We're going to bring that leg out to the side, and we're just going to hold that stretch right here. Just checking that you guys can see me okay. All right, now lift up, hold here. So let's talk about it. I've got my tea here as well. Always have my tea in the morning. I'm British, so we're going to have some tea, right? So you're going to bring that leg out to the side and flex it up, and you're just going to stay right here. So what to do when you are feeling stuck? I put this out on my podcast recently. So if you want to go back and recap as a quick one, you can do that as well. It's called It Takes Grit. And the first thing when you're feeling stuck is know that you do have a choice. Now this is it can be a really challenging and thing that you don't want to accept. Even if it feels so hard, I don't have a choice, But what if you did? What if you did have a choice? You know, people say, well, I can't live there because, you know, I don't have a visa, or I can't do this because I can't afford it, and I can't do this because I have to pay my bills. But that's a choice. It's a choice of all of those decisions that you are making that lead up to you being able to have that choice. Like, hey, I can't afford something is you choosing to make steps through your life that have encountered in you not being able to afford something. It's a choice. And I know that seems really hard and really challenging, but once I got past this concept, I was able to literally break free, and I had control of my life. Because think about it, if you have control, or if you have a choice about everything, you get back that control. It's not on somebody else. So I used to think, well, I can't afford this, so I can't do it. And what I realized was that all my life choices about the type of job that I did, or the type of people that I hung around with, or where I lived, those choices determined that outcome of me not being able to afford it. So it was my choice that I couldn't afford it, because I'd taken those steps to choose not to be able to afford it, right? So sometimes when we think like that, it's like, no, but you don't understand, Rebecca, you don't understand. And I hear some of you are going to be saying that right now, but I promise you that if you can just break through that thing of like, okay, but what if I did have a choice? What if I did have a choice about this, right? Boom, your world is going to open up, and you're not going to feel stuck because you now know that you have a choice. Let's lift up, take a nice inhale, and exhale everything out. You're going to come onto your knees right here, and we're just going to sit here. We're going to take it into our step number 2 of when you feel stuck, what do you do? Bring your hands behind you. You're going to put your fingertips on the ground, and you're just going to lift up through your chest. So arch your back, take a nice inhale, and exhale everything out. Step number 2, take action. Action, any action. I would be like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I don't think I'm going to sign up for that. No, I don't think I'm going to do this. But then I was like stuck all the time because I wasn't doing anything that was going to take action for me to get out of that. And sometimes it might feel like we're taking a step backwards, but that step backwards is allowing us to go 2 steps forward. It's left, it's right, it's a step, because if you're just staying still, you are going to feel stuck. So just take a step, take some action, then you're going to get unstuck. All right, bring those feet together. We're going to come all the way up, and we're going to bring those arms over the top of our head. So bring those knees about hip-width distance apart. We're going to lift all the way up here. Inhale, exhale, and take it over to your side. Okay, so taking action. Remember, loads of you guys, I think it was 2 days ago, decided that you were going to take action and join our event because you wanted to do something that was going to change your life. And that is a smart thing to do. Taking action is going to get you something that you never had before. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And that's why I feel like I'm a really nosy person, but not really nosy. I just want to know everything. I want to know all of the options. I want to know things. So taking action, all right? Join us for that event. Make a change in your life. Inhale and exhale over to your edge. Okay, number three, take responsibility even when it's not you don't feel like it's your fault. Inhale, take it over to the other side. The other reason that this will help you get unstuck is because when you take action, right, and you take responsibility and you say, you know what, it was me, that's what happened, you get that control back. You become unstuck because you're not waiting for somebody else to apologize. Has anybody else out there ever waited for someone to apologize to them and then you don't feel like you can keep going on with your life and then you're stuck? Yes, if you just take responsibility for whatever happened, even if whatever it feels like, even if you know you don't think it's your fault, just take responsibility. Come all the way back to the center, interlace your hands behind your back and lift up through your chest. Because when you take that responsibility, you're gonna just release whatever has not been serving you. Lift that chest up and that person's not gonna have control. So take 100% responsibility, even if sometimes you're like, I don't think it's my fault, but when you do, it's gonna make you feel so much better because you're not gonna hold on to something that is restricting where you could potentially go, because it takes back your potential. Release those hands. I'm gonna take you into my next couple of steps. We're gonna take it into one more little flow right here. So you're gonna come to the back of your mat, take a nice inhale together. Exhale, release your hands all the way down to the top of your mat and bring your right leg in, relax that left leg and extend that arm all the way up to the sky. Lift up, really stretch those fingertips, inhale and exhale, release that hand behind you. If you want that additional little stretch, inhale and exhale, lift that arm back up. Bring that hand down, push down into your hand, tuck your back toe underneath and send that right leg nice and long. Extend up and feel that stretch. Push down into those fingertips, inhale and come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring that left leg all the way through. Relax the right foot and take that left arm all the way up to the sky and push down into that front knee. Inhale and exhale, wrap all the way behind. Push down into the fingertip. Inhale, lift up that arm. Feel that stretch. Breathe and relax that hand down. Tuck that back toe underneath and send that left leg nice and long. Extend all the way up to the sky and release all the way down. Come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, extend that right leg long. Exhale, step it all the way through and come up into your warrior one. Lift all the way up to the sky. Now push down into that front knee and hold. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean forward and shoot those arms back. Squeeze those elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lift up through the chest, smile. Oh, you are here. Inhale, lift up those arms and exhale, take it all the way through your flow. So inhale, lift up that leg, take it through a three-legged dog if you wish. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And come into that still down dog. Inhale, that left leg high. Exhale, step it all the way through. Come up into your warrior one. Lift up through your chest. Hold here. Oh, the backs of my legs. Oh, those calf muscles, the inner thigh. Indeed. Okay, inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Bring those arms back. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend that front leg a little bit further. Bring those arms back over the top of your head and come all the way down to the mat and take it through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck those toes underneath, send those hips up high. Downward facing dog. Okay, bring those heels down. Just lift up through the chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold and gently come all the way back up to standing. Oh my goodness. Okay, take it back to the center. We're going to take it into our next tip for you. Number 4, try something new. We're going to take a stretch right here. So try something new. If you feel stuck with something, like maybe it's a new hobby, maybe it's a new group of friends, maybe it's a new place, right? Something that is just going to be something new in your life, like something that you might be like, oh, this is my passion. This is what I was meant to do. This is who I am, right? I have tried so many things since the age of like 14, like 13, I think I had my first job. I've tried so many things and none of them make any sense. They're all varied. I mean, from working for a bank to being a poker dealer to being in a girl band to getting my commercial pilot's license. I mean, and now this, I mean, my passion, I always grew up playing sport at school. And so now I get to bring that together, but it was a full circle to really find out what it was that I wanted to do or what I was meant to do. Inhale and extend all the way through. And come over to the other side. Tip number 5, get out of your head. When you're in your head, you are dead, right? Because we get so caught up within our brain. And especially now, you know, we're spending more time alone, more time at home, more time away from other people. I hear you, I feel you. And when we're in our head, we overthink things. We create scenarios in our head that don't even make sense, that don't even exist. And then we're manifesting things that we don't even want. Inhale and exhale. So come from a place of love, gratitude from your heart. Inhale, come all the way back to the center. And we're going to take it, bring those legs a little bit closer. We're going to take it into a little yogi squat. And number 6, gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. When you realize all of the amazing things that you do have in your life, just sway side to side. When you realize all these great things, you're like, wow, I'm not really stuck. This is amazing. This is incredible. I woke up today. I'm breathing. I have a friend. I have community. I have this workout to do. I have an event that I can go to. You are invited. I want you there. I want you there so badly because I want to see your face on the screen. I want to be able to connect with you. I want to see who you are. Those of you who show up, okay, you're going to be the people that we connect with. We're going to connect. We're going to become friends. You feel like you need something more right now? My goodness, even if you feel like you've got it all, this is going to take it over the edge. So gratitude. So let's all just come together. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can come down into a seated position and just come right here. Bring your hands to your heart. Just think of 3 things that you're grateful for. Let's take a couple of breaths in together. Inhale through your nose. Think of that first one. Okay, number 2. I'm doing it as well. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. And think of that 3rd one. I bet you have so many things coming to your mind. You're like, how do I pick 1, 3? You realize how many? And exhale. Because you're like, this person, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for my roof over my head. I'm grateful for my new yoga workout I got, my new yoga pants I've got on today, right? As you start to do that, there's all these things that come to your brain. So remember, wow, these are amazing things. Take one more breath in. Inhale and exhale. Okay, come gently all the way up to standing. I'm going to share with you my very last tip of how to get unstuck. So let's just take a couple of breaths in. I'm going to bend those knees out to the side. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, come all the way down. One more time. Inhale, knees out to the side, lift up. Big smile. Now bring those feet to face me. You're going to bring those arms out to the side and you're going to come down into a forward fold, just halfway. Bring that right hand down and then lift up through your chest. And now stretch out that back. Push those fingertips down into the ground. If you need to, have a slight bend in those knees, but push those legs nice and straight to get that full stretch. And if you want to, you can interlace that hand behind you, behind your back. Inhale and exhale. Bring it all the way back through. Come down to the center. Take it over to the other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring that hand behind you. Take it one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale all the way down. Now just relax that head. Oh, so relaxed. That's it. Now take a breath. Now relax even more. You're like, how could I relax even more? But you always can, right? Bring those arms out to the side, straighten those legs, and gently come all the way up to standing. Okay, our last tip. And as you do that, I want you to bring those feet around hip width distance apart, interlace those hands behind your back, and then lift up for that chest and hold right here. That's it. Ask for help. Ask for help when you're feeling stuck. Talk to somebody, but talk to somebody or get help from someone who is actually moving and shaking. Often we find that we ask for help from somebody who's stuck themselves. And then there's two people stuck, and it's the blind leading the blind. Bring those arms out to the side. I want you to give yourself a really big hug as if you are the person who's being asked for help. So a lot of times over this last 7 years, I've had to ask for help over and over again. I've never let it get in the way of my ego, and that's why I'm constantly going to events. I'm constantly signing up for things. I'm constantly doing masterminds. I'm constantly doing other people's courses. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted to create this live event that's basically going to be absolutely unbelievable. Lift those arms up nice and high. Now spread those fingertips super wide and bring those elbows in towards your waist. You're asking for help, okay? Bring that in. It's okay to ask for help. It is smart. Guys, it is a smart thing to do to ask for help. Ask for help and then do something about it, okay? My book, It Takes Grit, literally teaches you through the step-by-step guide of when you ask for help, how to actually go through with it, because you don't want to ask for someone's help and not do it, right? But we are going to give you all of the tools on the 12th of September to be able to live your life on your own terms, right? And to have that control of your being, know who you are, know that you're enough. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Bring it one more time. Now imagine, close your eyes. Imagine that you are in this room virtually with thousands of people, and they're up on a screen and you can see them, and we're doing this meditation session together, and you can see lighting and atmosphere and love and movement, and you can see all these people's faces, and we are doing this together on 10-foot high LED screens, 120-degree view, and we are connecting together. You'll be able to do this right now. So imagine, close your eyes, and imagine that you are there at home where you are, but when you open your eyes right now, you can see everybody else. You can see everybody in this chat. What a beautiful experience that's going to be, and something that you can treasure forever. I know that I will, and I want to invite you to join us, because that session is going to be workouts, it's going to be motivation, it's going to be breakout, it's going to be dance parties, it's going to be meditation, it's going to be stretching, it's going to be yoga. I've got 4 hours to fully immerse with you, to give you everything that you need and all the tools going forward. So lift those arms up nice and high. Say that intentional word in one more time. So say it. Inhale through your nose and exhale, bring that word in towards you. Extend one more time. Inhale and exhale, bring it all the way through to you. And we're just going to take it down one more time into a seated position. I'd love for you all, if you are comfortable, to share your intentional word in the chat right now. So just take a moment to have a seat, bringing your hands on top of your knees. I want to hear what some of these intentional words that you sat at the beginning, you said to yourself at the beginning. This is so beautiful. I love this. I have some more surprises coming for you. As always, I'm constantly like, how can we get our community together? But if you do want to come and join us on the event, just go to ivegotgrit.com. VIP is incredibly limited. You guys are going crazy for it, which I'm just so blown away at how much you're ready to grow and change and be part of this. It's just amazing to see. So let's see. Hannah says gratitude. Yes. Beautiful word, beautiful word. Let's hear what somebody else's words are. So just take a couple of moments here. You can just take a couple of breaths in and out. We've got forgiveness. Yes, grace. Love this. Responsibility. Present. Gratitude. Patience. Centered. perseverance. Oh, I love these words. Love myself. Yes. Now, guys, we can do so much work together in 30 minutes, but when we do something which is called full immersion, when I'm with you for 4 hours, this is how we make the change. This is how we make the change, right? By really going full in. And so I can't wait to see you guys on the big screen. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And all of these amazing words. So if you enjoyed today's session, head on over to ivegotgrit.com, get your ticket so that you can experience this on a whole other level, and you get to make history with us, because it really will be the event of a lifetime. We have got a full studio in Los Angeles with 6 cameras and a whole crew and all of the feels that you need. That's going to make this such an epic journey from you, and you're going to get so much back. And plus, you're going to get to see all of these beautiful, beautiful people that you're connecting with right now on the big screen. So thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. You are beautiful souls. If you enjoyed this, you can always take a little selfie of yourself and put it on Instagram stories and tag me, Rebecca-Louise Fitness, so that I can find you. I always love it when you guys tag me, because I know who you guys are, and it's the only way that I can really find you, right? That's basically the way that we find each other. So I love all of these words. You guys did such a great job. Oh, amazing. Madison's bought her ticket. Yay! Guys, if you've already bought your ticket, amazing. We'll be able to connect with each other as well. If you have got your ticket, take a picture of your ticket and post it on Instagram and tag me on the stories, Rebecca-Louise Fitness, with a little video or your ticket itself, or just a selfie, and saying that you've got your ticket, because those people who do it, I'm going to be giving away some seriously mega prizes at the actual event. So you'll be put into a draw if you do that too, just because we want to give away some more giveaway stuff. So I'm so excited for you guys to be able to attend. It's going to be amazing. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow.